plagues, fires, wars, famines, earthquakes, plagues. It's all coming to an end. Hey, my friends. We hear from our friend St. Luke in today's gospel this crescendo, this peaking of all of the events that Jesus has spoken of. And in this gospel, he talks about some things which we might consider like the end times. But it's not quite what you think. It's not zombie apocalypse or a meteor crashing into Earth and the extinction of all humanity. Let's listen to what Jesus has us focus on. A reading from the Gospel according to Luke. When some were speaking about the temple and how it was adorned with beautiful stones and gifts dedicated to God, Jesus said, "As for these things that you see, the days will come when not one stone will be left upon another. All will be thrown down." They asked him, "Teacher, when will this be, and what will be the sign that this is about to take place?" Jesus said, "Beware that you're not led astray, for many will come in my name and say, 'I am he,' and the time is near. Do not go after them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified, for these things must take place first, but the end will not follow immediately." Then he said to them, "Nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be great earthquakes, and in various places famines and plagues. And there will be dreadful signs from heaven. But before all this occurs, they will arrest you, they will persecute you, and they will hand you over to the synagogues, the prisons, and you will be brought before kings and governors because of my name. This will give you an opportunity to testify. So make up your minds not to prepare your defense in advance, for I will give you the words and a wisdom that none of your opponents will be able to withstand or contradict. You will be betrayed, even by parents and brothers, by relatives and by friends, and they will put some of you to death. You will be hated by all because of my name, but not a hair on your head will perish, for your endurance will gain you your souls." The gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. All right, before we go any further, we got to understand where we are in the story. We got to understand where we are in our church year, our liturgical calendar. This is the second last Sunday of the year for the church in the readings. So what comes after the end of the church year? Well, it's the start of the next year, right? It's like our church new year. And what season is that? That is the season of Advent, preparing us for Christmas. And so you see the story of God is told throughout the year, and we flow through the life, the birth of Jesus, the life of Jesus, the death of Jesus, and then we kind of take this ordinary time where we get deeper into his life, and then we end the year with this great climax where Jesus is talking about the final things. And for his followers, the final things, he's telling them, look, there's some things you're not going to be able to control. It's true for us too. We can't control famines, wars, earthquakes, kingdom against kingdom. We can't control those things. But Jesus tells them, before all this will occur, you're going to undergo hardships yourselves. Become the kind of person following me who will stand in the face of those trials. Work on your character. Work on your love for me, your intimacy, your closeness with me. And I'm going to give you the words to speak in those moments when the hard things come. And it's coming for you individually first. And then it's going to result in my final rule over everything. Okay, and that's where we're headed. These 2 Sundays, these last 2 Sundays of ordinary time kind of meet up. They match. That final Sunday next week is the feast of Jesus Christ the King, Lord of heaven and earth. Okay, and so this is sort of a hint at the final things where Jesus is finally going to be the King who reigns with perfect love and perfect mercy and loves us all. And his followers are going to be a major part in starting his movement. And he's just giving a little heads up. It's like, stay close to me. Okay, it might get hard. Outside in this week. What is going on around you that you can't control? And how, then, can Jesus help you become the kind of person who loves through all situations, who stays close to God through all situations? Stay tuned. Christ the King Sunday next week. It's all coming to an end! Was that over dramatic?